Hello, my beautiful loves. Wagwan, big up yourself. Blessings. I am Mambo Marie. So please like, share, and subscribe, my beautiful loves, to book a reading with me. My phone number will be listed in the description box, along with my website and my bio, in case you are interested. So this is going to be for the signs of Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, my fire signs. Yes. So what do we have going on for my fire signs, spirit guides? Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay, so we have pink. Conservation, save your pennies, healthy choices, intelligent, don't run away with your spending, moderation. Ooh, my fire signs. Well, I mean, sometimes, you love to live for the moment. Okay, nothing wrong with that. You're very passionate at what you do. You are risk takers, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. So Spirit is saying kind of conserve yourself. Make healthy choices when it comes to building your wealth and money, okay? Focus on, it's okay to splurge a little bit. Remember, money is flow. We always have to, in order to make money, we have to spend. But, just do it in moderation, Spirit is saying. Spirit is also showing me, okay, running away, okay? 304, red flag, sneaky, BITCH, hidden agenda, cheater. Oh, wow. This ain't cool, my fire signs. Why are you putting up with this? This is not you at all. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's a cheater, who's a big red flag, okay? This could represent somebody who is in the 304, escort, adult entertainment business. Somebody could be doing that with somebody that's in that business. Somebody's being sneaky. Red stilettos might be significant, or a red car. Okay. You guys been sitting, resting, pondering, thinking, looking back, reminiscing, sitting in stubbornness. I feel this energy. I'm a Sag. So some of you are doing this right now. Keep this in mind. Cancer season is not our season, y'all. It's not. For my fire signs, Cancer season is not our time of the year. Why? Because it brings out the emotions in us, a lot of reflecting, a lot of past trauma. A lot of times our dreams are more vivid. So our subconscious is constantly, pondering within our subconscious and thoughts and decisions that we have made from the past or are still making as of now. So some of you are in this energy, okay? You're feeling kind of depressed. You're feeling kind of lost. And it could be because you spent too much on this fucking cheater that fucked you over. Or for some of you, you could be in this energy where you're kind of fucking up in some ways. And Spirit is saying they want you to get out of that. Right now, your focus is your home, your safe place, your rest, and your recovering. Or you need to focus on purchasing a home or getting your own apartment for those who are not living in the best conditions right now. Your domain, your property. You might need to do a cleansing to your house. Yellow might be significant. Buy some flowers, okay? Definitely cleanse your home big time. We have rain, cleansing. What did I just say? See? Look at the bright side, silver lining. Tears that heal, healing, go, wing within, soul searching, growth potential washes away what was. So you need to do a big time spiritual bath. Spiritual bathe yourself very, very consistently. You need to do a washout. Get rid of old shit. Wash your clothes in Florida water or spiritual water of any sort. You know, they definitely want you to do a smoke cleanse. Get rid of all that nasty energy, spiritual debris that's not with you. Some of you are going to be crying a lot, and that's a good thing. You know, you need to release. You need to release a lot of pain that you've been going through, more or less. Okay? And keep this in mind too. This is going to be a good outcome for some of you. Okay? All right. I know us fire signs are very fiery. We don't like to deal with emotions. That is not our style. We just pick up and go. We're always on the go. So anytime we get well rested, it gives us too much time to think and dwell. And that's not us. So I hear you, fire signs. All right, let's look into the person on your mind, your love life. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. The person on their mind or the person that they're currently dealing with, spirit guides. What's happening behind the scenes? What is going on with the person that they are dealing with? Leo, Sag, Aries energy. Okay, so we have a Four of Coins. Four of Cups, I mean, in the reverse. So some of you are coming out of this connection where you were feeling kind of discontent on where things were between you and your person. Okay, and I am seeing, it's like right now you're kind of stuck in your head where you're like, let me see where this is gonna go. You know, at one point you could have felt alone with the person that you're dealing with. They might not have been showing you the love and affection that you deserve. Tell me more. But I see this person is going to be coming in with love. I do see this connection kind of going somewhere further down the line. This person might actually come in and offer you some sort of love. I feel right now this person that you're dealing with could have been stuck, trapped in their thoughts. Okay, they could have been going through their own sadness of depression. That's been coming out a lot for a lot of signs. Depression, anxiety, feeling stuck, feeling trapped. It's like love is just not where it needs to be and what it wants to be right now. For some of you, you could be in no communication with your person. Okay. This person that you're dealing with could be an air sign or a water sign. They could also not properly communicate. So somebody could have got ghosted as well. So you could have been dealing with somebody, they came in, they loved you, they showed you a lot of love and affection, and now they got you trapped in your head because now there's no communication. They could have ghosted you. For some of you, you could be in an argument with this person as well. Maybe you cuss them out, my fire signs, because we don't play no games with somebody. Fuck no, man. Us fire signs, we get down to the nitty gritty and let them know about themselves. And some people can't handle that. They can't handle our style. They sure as fuck can't. They can't handle the realness and the truth that comes out because, you know, we're a boss. So we don't deal with underdogs normally. You could be blocked in love for some of you. I'm seeing a lot of blockages when it comes to your love life, my fire signs. It's like there's nothing, there's no change, there's no motion. You have unfinished business with this person, with the World in reverse. So whoever you're dealing with, this could be somebody that you've had a in-depth connection with, big time. They're definitely spying on you. They are. They're keeping tabs, which is weird because they're not talking to you. You might be in no contact with this person, but they're spying on you, right? They want to know what you're up to. I hate individuals like this, and I know y'all do too, my fire signs. This shit pisses us off. Big time. Big fucking time, man. For some of you, you might expect, okay, some form of communication dealing with this person. You could be dealing with an air sign. Heavy air energy. You also have Taurus and water. This is something that's one of our biggest pet peeves. Because we're like the type, we cannot hold our tongue. So dealing with some Betsy in this energy, I feel for all of yous. You're like, yo, what the fuck? I'm surprised you haven't cursed. Some of you have probably cursed this person out. Because I'm seeing like there's something being stuck. They do want a commitment with you. They know that you're somebody who's solid. Obviously, my fire signs, you're a boss. You're a bona fide born leader. Okay? You take no shit from no one. You hold down a household. You know, you're about that life. Stability. And with the Star card, they see you as a wish fulfillment. For some of you, they are manifesting you. Or they want to heal things with you. Ooh, we have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody who doesn't have their shit together. This is not a loving mama or pop-up. Okay? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You could be dealing with somebody who's financially down under the water. Like they ain't got their shit together. They're not a good loving individual. They don't have their parentals in order. They're not, like I said, a good mama, mother or father. They're not somebody who's motherly, fatherly, or giving. Some of you haven't learned your lesson. We have Justice in reverse. This is heavy karmic energy. You're dealing with a karmic. Or you are dealing with a karmic, or were dealing with a karmic. This is somebody that is not sincere whatsoever. This is a lesson that some of you have to go through. For some of you, this person could have problems with the law. You could be dealing with somebody who's always in and out of jail, always got something going on. They're always getting in trouble for something. We have King of Cups energy in reverse. This is somebody, you're dealing with somebody who's emotionally unavailable, my fire signs. They're very immature when it comes to their emotions. It's like they'll show you love and then they back away. For some of you, they don't even know how to accept it. They could also be overly clingy and needy. And that is not, my fire signs, you know we don't like that shit. Well, we do to a certain extent, but we don't like to be smothered. This person is definitely sneaky, okay? They are very, very conniving. You need to be careful with this energy. They've been lying to you. They've been cheating on you. They haven't been telling you the truth. For some of you, you need to be careful, okay? Because they're not being on point. For some of you, they're sneaking around. They're taking advantage of your energy. And be careful, they might be coming towards you. They do have hidden motives with the moon here, Pisces energy. What is their hidden motives? What is the bullshit that they're up to? Yeah, for some of you, they could be leaning on you for financial stability. You could be dealing with somebody who's very, very codependent. For some of you, their hidden motive is to leave you out in the cold because you might have cussed them out, or because they're jealous of your success. My fire signs, you know, this is pathetic because it's like, you know, people can't handle our ambition, our motivation, our knowledge, our strength. And without a doubt, it's not uncommon for anybody to be afraid of your energy. With the Emperor in reverse, this is somebody who's a coward. This is somebody who's not a boss. They're afraid. They're afraid of dealing with you because you are a boss. This is somebody who's super narcissistic. They're very controlling. And you already know we cannot ever deal with somebody that is controlling. Absolutely not. That doesn't work out well at all. For some of you, this person is faking the funk, acting like they have their shit together financially, and they do not. Queen of Wands in reverse. Leo, Sag, Aries energy. You could be dealing with somebody that's not good and bad. They're not motivated. You could be dealing with another fire sign, but you know, this woman, you know, she could also be a practitioner, a negative practitioner, somebody who does magi, but she does it to control. Somebody could be doing some spell work behind the scenes as well, your lover, or she's heavily manipulating you. For some of you, we have two individuals here. You could be dealing with more than one person, and you're dealing with the wrong mixes of individuals. The Spirit is showing me, you know, around Leo season with the Sun card here, you're going to end up being happy. And I'm not seeing it's going to be with one of these individuals. I feel like, tell me more. Yeah, once you let go of the dead relationships and the old exes and, you know, the clinginess of clinging on to these individuals, you're going to end up being happy with somebody else. For some of you, you have these individuals that are stuck on you. Like old exes are going to resurface. Like they can never let you go, my fire signs. And they end up coming back around. Some of you, again, are dealing with a heavy narcissist that's like constantly wanting to know your business, gossiping about you. This person could be a coffee drinker or work at Starbucks, or, you know, some sort of barista, bartender, restaurant, serving people coffee. There's a lot of tension between you and your lover because they see you being happy. You know, like fire signs, you guys don't listen. You don't give a fuck. You're going to go about your life. I know that's right. You know, all said and done, yes, you might be feeling sad and sorrow in regards to your love interest, but for the most part, you're going to still live your fucking best life. And that's got somebody feeling some type of way. Tell me more. Yeah, you're established, you're secured. So your love interests, they know that. For some of you, they're keeping their distance, or some of you might have gotten ghosted because, again, they're jealous of your success. And, you know, they're stuck in their head over you. For some of you, they definitely miss being intimate with you. But right now, Spirit is saying they want you to recharge. They want you to let go. Your love life for right now is, you know, they want you to get rid of this nasty energy. Like, some of you lost your spark dealing with these individuals, or dealing with this type of individual that's not communicative, that has no emotion, that's financially fucked up, that's been blocking your passion. And that's not like you, my fire signs, at all. So you need to really get out of this energy. Yeah, Spirit wants you to kind of close the door, because you're dealing with somebody who's closed off. And it's like that sets big tones for us, because we're the flame that's always flowing. That's always, you know what I mean? The fire that's, and people who don't operate like that, with no motivation, passion, ambition, they can block us. Like, they can block our blessings. So that's why Spirit wants you to kind of close off. But this person's going to end up calling you out of nowhere. They're going to end up trying to communicate with you. But some of you need to get away. So they want you to kind of focus on vacation, summertime, you know, focus on having a good time. Some of you might need to ghost somebody, okay? Or this person ghosted you because they admire you. Somebody is definitely inspired by you, the person that you're dealing with. Copycat energy. Ugh. Yeah, there is a lot of regrets with the person that you're dealing with. They do have a lot of sadness in regards to where this connection went. But again, they're going to come back around. For some of you, there is definitely a third party. Tell me more. You could be dealing with an air sign that hasn't made their mind up about somebody, between you and somebody else. I don't know why they're trying to compare to you, because realistically they can't. Tell me more. There's children involved. Somebody could just be dealing with the other person because of a child. This third party energy. You're going to end up finding evidence about that. And we have fire sign being significant. You could be dealing with another fire sign that's not motivated like you. This can also represent some sort of law, legal issues as well. So please, my fire signs, don't snap at anybody, because you might get arrested in case this is a domestic. Anybody who's going through that, my heart goes out to you, but please be careful. And we have Leo season being significant for some of you. Actually, I would say for all of us. Leo season's the turn up time. All right, messages from their person, Spirit. What would their person say to them if they can talk? Yes, I was cheating. Confirmation, your person was fucking around. I miss making love to you. I will do anything just to hold you again. I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. I didn't think you would walk away. Yeah. Honestly, this was the best move for some of you that walked away from this person. I'm used to getting my way, but you put me in my place, as we do. We don't fuck around. We not letting nobody. Hell nah. And you know what, my fire signs? Hell to the motherfucking no. You speak your truth. You crash the fuck out. Don't ever let anybody fucking put you down. Fuck no. Or get away with the shit they did to you. I have abandonment issues. I grew up in a single parent household. I had a rough childhood. So you could be dealing with somebody who was going through that. They don't know how to properly communicate. They shut down when shit gets aligned. So they could have been abused. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm seeing the synchronicities. It's driving me insane. Well, All right. All right. So now when it comes to your finances, what's happening with your guys' finances? For my Leo, Sag, Aries. Leo, Sag, Aries, Spirit. Fire signs when it comes to their finances. What's happening with them and their financial we have the Empress in reverse. Ooh-wee. Some of you feel like there's no growth happening for you. That something that you invested in, okay, is no longer working out. With the Empress in reverse, this is somebody who's not putting enough effort. So some of you might not be putting in enough effort within yourself when it comes to your financial. This could be a sudden loss of a child. For some of you who went through that, my heart goes out to you. Okay, loss of a child. Or you're feeling the lack of the maternal instincts in you. Or some of you could have mommy wounds. Now, having mommy wounds is very surreal when it comes to our financial. Why? Because our root and sacral chakra hold our money. They also hold our fear and our creativity. So having mommy wounds, okay, remember, we're connected to our mother through our womb and the umbilical cord. So our womb, for my femmes, are very sacred. And that leads to our maternal grandmother, our great grandmom, the whole 9 yards. So when we have mommy wounds or the loss of the maternal, that can definitely fuck up your financial big time. So it's very important for some of you to kind of heal through that. Focus on doing some shadow work in regards to those areas. Letting go, especially for those who've had abusive connections with their mother, or you didn't have a connection with your mother, or you don't even know your mother for some of you. Some of you are feeling a loss of a love interest, which is why it has affected your financial big time. The motivation to want to make money. Some of you could have had a really bad love situation that literally fucked up your financial big time because you might have invested so much time that you lost focus within yourself. Or some of you could have been coinciding with a situation. You could have been codependent to a love situation as well that left you feeling blocked or not being able to financially make your own ends meet. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse. This isn't good, my fire signs. A lot of you are lacking for motivation right now when it comes to your money. This is not you guys at all. So some of you are in this energy and it's not you at all. Okay. And it happens to the best of us. So don't have no shame in it. These are lessons that we need to learn. Okay. I am seeing you guys having a new opportunity when it comes to doing something that you love, though. So you could be in a bad business venture, okay, in your financial, and Spirit is showing me you are going to have a new opportunity, a new offer coming in once you get out of this energy. Once you heal your wounds, once you get out of this love connection, once you get back into your motion, back into your energy, back into your ambition, you are going to have a new opportunity when it comes to financial. We have King of Wands in reverse. This is us all the way, baby. We're a boss. Okay. You need to tap into your energy, your creativity, your ambition, your motivation. For some of you, you could have a male boss or a male partner when it comes to business that might not be as motivating as you are. That can also block you when it comes to finances. What else for my fire sign spirit? Yeah, Spirit wants you to heal your childhood wounds with 6 of Cups. Focus on doing that, or focus on going back to doing something that you loved at one point when it comes to your financial. Because right now you're too stuck in your head. You're feeling kind of depressed. Somebody could have did a binding spell on you, which is not fucking cool, but this is coming out. This came out for 2 other signs as well. Somebody could have bound themselves to you, and that could be blocking your money. So please be careful if you're being intimate with anybody right now. You could be picking up some baggage from a male, okay, that doesn't want you to be successful or you're living. This could represent a male, baby dad, husband, boyfriend. For my masculines watching, this could be a feminine as well. Some of you are having heavy payouts when it comes to child support or supporting a child that I'm seeing here as well. Somebody's child could be sick, health issues. We have the Death card. There is going to be endings, some brutal, painful endings when it comes to your finances. Okay, this could also actually be relative to a death that's coming up forth that you might have to pay out. But for some of you, this also is going to be a new beginning. Okay, this energy is going to change up around Scorpio season for some of you. We do have more motion coming back. Okay, you're gonna get your spark back, my fire signs. You're gonna get back to where you need to be, back to the ambition. For some of you, you might need to purchase a new car. You might have car problems. Okay, you might have had transportation issues as to why there was no motion or movement. But, you know, listen, sometimes you got to take the walk. You got to walk, hop on a bus, train, however you got to transport yourself to get to where you need to. Spirit is saying with the World in reverse, some of you have unfinished business, cycles that are not closing out. Okay, you're afraid of change, and Spirit is saying now is not the time to be in that mindset. Okay, especially for fire signs, you are the motivators. You are the knowledge seekers. Okay, you are somebody who you go out and get it. So you have to be in this energy. You have to get your spark back, my loves. You have to force yourself and wake up. You know, you woke up, that's good. You start your day, you say your prayers, you know, definitely cleanse yourself as well from this stagnant energy that you were in. We have Hierophant. Some of you were in a relationship, okay, that blocked you, that was blocking your success, a marriage or a commitment, or some of you thought something was going to be a long-term commitment when it came to your finances, like a long-term job, and you got let down, you got disappointed, and it allowed you to think that you cannot get yourself back up. And do not ever think like that, my fire signs. You know damn well that is not who you are. You do not let this energy ever take and hold your financial. Okay? I'm sorry to yell at you guys, but come on. Okay, you got to get back on your groove. Yeah, it was a brutal, painful ending, but you're healing. You are going to heal from that. We also have the Devil here when it comes to your finances. This is kind of scary. Somebody is clinging on to you or obsessed with how you make money, which could be draining you. Somebody's sending you some sort of dark energy to attach themselves to you. Okay, to block your money. Somebody could also be, again, you're heavily courted with somebody that is literally like you're pulling in this energy from lustful connections, addictions, substance abuse. Some of you could also be greedy. Okay, so please stay out of this energy. Cleanse yourself. Do cord cuttings. The devil also represents musicians. So for those of you who are in music contracts or some sort of producing, or you're thinking about doing that, Spirit is saying be careful. So that's what I got for you, my fire signs. Love y'all.